I used to just think that was bad golf. But now I know it's somebody trying to golf with the body who can no longer support it. And that's what MS can do to the body, and how my mind has changed since then. Let's talk about it. See, years ago, I golfed with somebody who had MS, and I didn't understand the effects of MS and what it can do to you. And I saw them trying to do that, and they were trying to swing with the way they would swing before they had MS. They didn't know better. So they still had the old muscle memories and everything, trying to turn and rotate, and their body just couldn't support it. So what I want to show you today is the beginnings for worst case scenarios. If in a worst case scenario you can't transition your weight, you can't turn real well like this without losing that ability, let's remember the previous video, in which I'll put a link in the description, for finding a stable base. What you want to do, once you have that base to where you can stand and you're kind of not athletic, I know better, but you're at a point where you're this. First thing is make sure your grip, whether it be, if you let your hands, just arms kind of hang there, and put your hands together. Let's make the hang and put on either side of the club. You don't have to do this, you don't have to do that, but this is again for somebody who has no ability in their legs. Put your hands on either side just like that, and whether you interlock with your fingers, 4 and 4, or overlap, however you want to do it. I prefer the overlap, is just what I was taught. But find your base, get your solid base, and no rotation. Learn this, how to do this right here. Turn that hand up. And then however far up you can go, if that's it, before you start feeling that in your legs, then that's it. And then you learn your timing as far as here, of straightening it where the ball is. And you'll get faster and faster as you do it. Now this is a gap wedge, just like a 52 degree. And if I can just do that, again like that, and just up a little bit, that got me about 40 yards. And that's not fast. If I try to put some speed into it, just some like this, and like that, that went about 65 yards. So if you have those abilities, now that's just a 52 degree gap wedge. That can keep you playing, relevant with your friend without losing your balance and falling or anything like that. So again, and I'll try again, another one. Stable base, my grip, hands going up, coming down through it, no transition of weight. It's in between right there is about 50 yards. You'll learn those numbers, and you could go through each club. I'll demonstrate a driver. And you'll get a feel also of where you need to hit the ground. Let me move this up so you can see me. You'll get that feeling of where you need to hit the ground. Is it going to be in the middle of your stance with the driver? Is it going to be up on the front toe? If I just do the wrist, again, no, like that. With roll, I got about 115 to 120. Now, in most cases, if you go to a local course in your area, you know, you don't have to go to the big elaborate courses, but if you go to a local course, most of the par 4s are somewhere 350. You know, a driver off of like doing that until you can get faster is going to get you 120, and then you can go to a 3-wood, maybe it gets you 100. Another 3-wood gets you another. You're going to be right around the green, and I'll do another video for you on chipping and putting. So that's just want to show you a quick video with that. And you know, be sure if you want to see more, please follow or subscribe, and that way you don't have to like, because I get it, people don't want to cloud their reservoir with videos, but if you subscribe, at least you'll see the next ones as they come up and you can view them and check out the site. So if you check out this next video, I'm going to go to the next ability beyond that, where if you can do a little bit of rotation in your legs.